Okay guys, I decided to make a little video here for everybody on the Yahoo Hockey pools so that we can just show some of the people that have never done it before and whatnot. I'm just going to show you, first of all, this is the new one we're doing here. I'm going to go into the stat category because I know some of you wanted to know what was exactly what head-to-head is and whatnot. And basically what it means is each week you'll be going up against a different person. The stats that we have in here, I don't know if you can see it all that well, is goals, assists, plus minus, penalty minutes, power play points, shorthanded points, game-winning goals, shots on goal, and hits. That's for your forwards and defensemen. And then for goaltenders we have games started, wins, goals against average, shots against, save percentage, and shutouts. So what that means, let me just back out of this group here. I'll give you a quick show. That's my current page that I have here in the different pools I'm in. This is the original pool down here that's already been picked. So we already have our teams picked in this one. As you can see here, the different teams that are in, each person. On the right, this is what the matchups are this week, or the first week. Myself against The Price is Right, Josh against Mike, and then so on and so forth down the list. So, up top here, keep moving up, sorry, there we go. You got my team, so I'm going to click into my team. Now, if it ever loads, alright, here we are. This thing actually focuses. So, we've got our different spots in here. So, for instance, we got 2 centers, 2 left wingers, 2 right wingers, 4 defensemen, 1 utility player. That person does play. It can be anybody. It could be defense, could be a forward, left winger, you know, doesn't matter. And you got your 4 bench players. These are the players that won't be playing that night. Or if they are playing, you know, they're the players that you would rather not have on the ice as opposed to the ones that are up top here, because they're the ones that points actually count. As you can see, the different stats, you know, across here, goals, assists, each stat will count towards a point against your other person that you're playing. Down the bottom here, I've got 3 goaltenders. Some people go with 2. Goaltenders are important in my hockey pools. They're not quite as important as forwards and centers. I think we've got 9 points available for the forwards defense and 6 for the goaltenders. So they are important. You definitely don't want to miss out on them because you're not going to win if you don't got no goaltending, which you're not going to win if you don't have any forwards and defense either, I suppose. But so that's how that looks each night. I'll go up to the matchup. It won't actually show too much, but okay, for instance right here, you'll see me, you know, this is my people down here versus over here for The Price is Right, his goaltenders, his players. And then up top here you'll see the actual matchup itself for the opening week when we start. Let's say I have 6 goals, he has 5 goals. I would get a point because my goals are more than his. Let's say, you know, the assists, he beats me in the assists, it would be 1-1. I take him in the plus minus, it's 2-2 or 2-1, and so on and so forth. So let's say at the end I have 8 and he has 6. I get the win for the week and I get the points to move on, you know, each time. And so let's say if it's 8 that you got here, then you'll get those points towards your total as well. So let's say, you know, let's say I'm 8, 6, and 1. Well, down here I'd be 8, 6, and 1, and that would also reflect in the, go back to league here, in the actual stats. So let's say Greedy Bastards, let's say they're in first place. They got a 10, 1, and 1 week. So they'd have a 10 in their wins. They lost 1 point. They tied on 1 point. They'll have their win percentage and their overall points right here. So, you know, first place, second place. After the first week, you guys won't even have any problems with it. It's really, really easy to work. It's easy to put your players in and out. You can add people and remove them. Let's say you get an injured person and you don't want to put them in your injured reserve because it's not worth the, you know, he's not the greatest player in the world. Drop them, add a new player. You can do 4 per week. So, I mean, I do them constantly because if you've got a cold player, drop them, pick up someone that's actually playing hot right now. Oh, sorry about the cat running by. they tend to do that a lot here, and my little one's making tons of noise too. But I just figured I'd make this quick video here. I hope it helps a little bit on how this works and all. It should give you an idea that you can add, you can drop, you can trade, you can do all kinds of stuff in this. It's really more about your understanding of hockey and skill, with knowing who's going to play good, who's going on cold streak, stuff like that, as opposed to just picking some players and then hoping for the best. This actually, you got skill. I've come from last place to finish third by the end of the year, and that's in the playoffs as well. I finished third, so anything's possible. Feel free to shoot either me or Josh. PJ and Zach are also good with this stuff. They've done it for years, so any of us, you can just shout us and we can give you a rundown if you need more information.